Hi, I'm Janet, Fiber on a Whim, and we're going to talk about what Thermofax screens can do for you. We're going to try to take it step by step so that you'll know what to do and how to prepare a screen. First of all, we're going to talk about the fact that if you want to take and change one of your photographs into a Thermofax screen, you need to make sure that it is high contrast, black and white. You can also take and do writing, but you're going to have to remember that you're going to have to reverse the writing so that we can always use writing in a screen, but just remember to reverse it and clean it up as well as you can to black and white. On that theory alone, we're going to talk about and show you how to prepare the first screen, which was a window of a photo I took in New Orleans. And this is what the screen looks like, and it sticks to the paper as we do it. Okay? The first screen looks like this. Now, to take and seal it, you can either use masking tape and frame it like this, which is much easier and more economical than the plastic screens that we can use. It's also easier to mail it to you and cheaper in cost that way. These plastic screens cost a little bit more money. They're a little sturdier and they actually make picking it up a little bit easier, but you can certainly do it easy enough with a one that is done and framed in not masking tape, but duct tape. Just take and lay it out at the edge, turn it over, and just bring it up and match it so that you're taking and doing it like that so that it just matches the other side. And I do opposites first. I always take and do the from one edge to the other, and I'm trying to leave myself enough room to be able to put the paint on there. Oops. Now in this case, since they're sticking out over the ends, all I'm going to do is trim them off so that I can take and add the other edge. I'm really not very technical. If it works, it works, and it lets me print and lasts me for a while, I'm going to use it and do it. This one, do the same thing, just take and come to the edge, lay it over the other direction, turn it over, take off one of your little pieces that gets caught, and fold it over so that you cover up the other side. Same way with your, this one's a little short, but it'll work. And fold it over. That could be a little bit nicer, but we're working here at a speed of, let's do it quickly. Alright. Once you're going to use the screen, you're going to do it with there's a shiny side and a matte side. You're going to do it shiny side down. And what you're going to notice in the future is after you clean your screens, they are going to have a halo on them where the other paint is. But it works fine. It keeps printing, so I'm not going to worry about it. Usually I take and use a padded surface. This time we're using a piece of board to take and do it. I'll put down another piece of paper as my scrap. And we'll put a little piece of paper or a piece of fabric over that. And look at how nice and clean, really prepared. In this case, I'm going to take and use golden. You can use Lemire. Now this one is higher in mica, and for the purpose of this, you're going to make sure you want to wash it and scrub it. It will clog up the screen faster and make your screen unusable after a while. You could use Neopaque. You could use Cetacolor Opaque, and you can use Prochem textile paints. In this case, we're going to use a little bit of the golden, and we're going to just squirt it on there. Probably could use some more. It's not exactly as economical. You can use lots of things to take and pull your paint through your screen. This type of thing that you can buy at the hardware store is called a joint knife. You can buy ones like this that have little rounded edges. I'm not as crazy about that. This is my favorite, and this is my favorite. Alright, and this is those crazy offers you get in the mail. Alright, I have no idea what you're doing. Alright, to do this one, you can take and just take and, I can't do it sitting down, pull it across the screen. And kind of peek underneath to see. And print. This is toss away. After that, it's gone. Now, if you want to take and protect the screen, you're going to want to make sure that you put it into water as soon as you're done taking and using it. And you'll take and just use something as simple as an old toothbrush, a scrub brush, or even a pad like that, and just wash it off so that you can use it again in the future. In the future, you could use things like you already could take and have a piece of fabric that you had discharged and you can add decorations to it. You can also use white or black, it doesn't matter. Printed fabric, your hand-dyed fabric, anything you'd like, and just take and use it for printing screens. That's all for today. Thanks.